bit late today because I had to go to the post office to pick up a package. Pick up a package, doesn't it? Pick up a penguin. If you're new to the channel, my name's Tim Dowd. My wife is Christina, and we're living with MS in Tenerife. We go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55, and we go live on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the mornings for a quick walk. And I upload other stuff as well, all to do with Tenerife. And if you want to join us at any time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that little bell for notifications. And without further ado, my friends, we've got 2 people watching already. Cool dude. So, good morning, Steve. Good morning. I'm sorry we're late this morning, but I had to go and pick up a parcel. Pick up a parcel, I love that. At the post office. Pick up a parcel at the post office. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper and then went to the post office to pick up a parcel. So there's the post office behind me, Canarias in Adeje, and it's right next to the Centro de Salud, or the health centre, which is opposite La Salud, the tapas bar, which when Mark Wiltshire came, it was shut, but they went down the bottom to Brasilia and had a coffee, I think. So for those of you just joining us, we're in Adeje today. I'm a bit late because I had to pick up a parcel. I love saying that, at the Canarias, and I'm going to walk downhill and then back up. So we'll walk down and back up. I'll turn you around. There's a beautiful park just by the Centro de Salud there. I know there's a thingy here, a zebra crossing where we can take our lives in our hands. T-O-L-E-O-H. T-O-L. Tolio. So let's see who's on. So go backwards. Tricia, Stephen, Michael from Keithley, David Butler, Gary, Homer, Stuart Adams, Derek Thomas, Dave Wallace, Evie Blue, Julie Wade, Julie Standing from Morecambe Bay, Stephen Jones, JJ Burke, and Steve Coe. Cool dudes. And Tricia, Mark, Stephen, Susan, and Peter. There we go. So this is on the way down to the crematorium. It's a beautiful day to be crematoried. And here we are on the zebra crossing. Take my life in my hands. Now this is a one-way street, so I've only got to look to the right. It's a bit noisy. And we go to the Barranco del Infierno, or Hell's Valley. So, this will give you a nice little, I don't know if to go on the grass or not. Yeah, let's go on the grass. So that always reminds me from Wuppertal, Michael. Hello, Wuppertal. And Lillian's there as well. You're going past pretty quick now. Mark's on. Beautiful day, Mark. Robert Murphy's on. Peter Blake, Susan Roberts, Tricia Slater, Stephen Jones, Michael Penny. Okay, I think we got everybody. And Lillian Moran, or was it Moran? So we're going to walk up Thill and show you beautiful views up here. Don't forget balcony banter tonight. I haven't cut the film yet. I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning cutting a behind the scenes of how I cut the shorts that I do every day. One dropped this morning, as you see, day 51. There was a slightly different breakfast vibe going on. If you haven't seen that yet, go to the shorts. The best watched on a phone, upright. And you can get to them by going to our channel, youtube.com/LWMST, and go into the shorts playlist, or you can even go to the diet playlist. I think everything's in there now. Morning, Barraquito. Oh, that's a nice police car, isn't it? What do the local police need that car for? Chinese fence. I just passed it. Yeah, the Chinese Lantern Festival is still on. It's not worth it for Chris though, to say the truth. Here we go. Little kid jumped through the hoops. Gotta be careful of the doggy doos. Ah, beautiful view. So we had sun, sea and sand yesterday. Now we've got sun, mountains and trees. Hi, Ants here, loving the channel, hoping you got the end of May, but worried about the new EU roaming charges. If you're worried about the EU roaming charges, you can get a SIM card from me. I am now an official Lobster SIM card distributor. Well, I'm not a distributor, you got to get it through the post, so you got to order it before you come. Basically, what happens, go to timothydowd.com/lobster and you can buy a Lobster card. 1 month will cost you, I think it's €12, but if you use my link, you get €5 off. And what then happens is you use it for a week or however long you're here for, and then when you go back to Blighty or wherever you are, you park the number and it stops. And then when you come back next year, you start it again, have another week. You do that 4 times. I'll just sit here for a second to tell you all about it. Yeah, so go to timothydowd.com/lobster, read all about that, and then it'll press the button. Any of the buttons take you to the same page. It'll take you to the official Lobster page where you can get a SIM. And once you've applied for your SIM, if you got a brake, you got a horn, you got a brake. Somebody coming out of a park and the guy decides he wants to bob his horn and go past, rather than not, as the case may be. Yeah, so timothydowd.com/lobster if you want a Spanish SIM. There's 3 versions. All of them are 100% free calls, free texts to the UK and 28 other countries. And the only difference in price is whether you want 18, 24 or 50 gigabytes of data or whatever it is. Oh. Just signed in, where are you? I'm up in Adeje town. Does the Lobster card only work in Tenerife or work all over Spain? I think the Lobster card works all over Spain, and if you turn on roaming, it'll even be anywhere in Europe. So, but read up on that. I will check. But it is a Spanish card. We get it cheaper here actually. If you have an address in Tenerife, you only pay €10.61 instead of €12 because of the difference in tax. Okay, so there's no easy way to get across the road here, but at least it's one way. So I'm going to take my life in my hands and nip over to the park. Good morning, Carl, from a very rainy Bournemouth. So this is, well, up here, I've said it before, but up here is the place where you go to complain. So if you've been ripped off, you can nip up here and make a complaint. So let's go up here. This is rather steep, but I'll do it for you guys and for my health. Yeah, so there's a place here where you can actually officially complain about a shop if you've been ripped off. So instead of going to I Love Tenerife forum on Facebook and having a meltdown, just fill out a form here and they sort it all out for you. I'll put a link in the description later, maybe, if I remember. So this is a nice little park. And this is actually where you'll get off the bus if you come into Adeje from either direction. This is where the buses go, at this side of the thing. These are brand new flats, as are those over there. Oops, those over there. So plenty of new non-touristy flats going up. So this is another one-way street. Just got to be careful. There we go, take my life in my hands. There's another little park up here. But this is El Cierco, the circle. And this is where you'll get off if you're coming up to Adeje. And from here, if you walk uphill, you get to the old town and oasis. So I'm not going up there today because it's going to be a short one today, unfortunately, because I'm late. I think the wet is everywhere today. Miserable apart from Tenerife. Lobster card looks good value. I presume you get a new number for your unlimited calls. Yeah, you do get a 711 number, so it starts with 711. And it is well, you can actually, if you've already got a Spanish SIM, you can actually change your old Spanish number to your new Spanish number. But I don't know. This is a pasteleria. Let's get a croissant or a cup of coffee later. Although, funny enough, I don't have time. Just to give you an idea of what you got. So they've got €7. You can have number one, which is a chicken breast, thigh, I think it is, and lomo's pork, I think, and Spanish omelette, croquettes, mixed salad, caprese, and mixed vegetables. On the bottom here, you got chips, French pancake and fried eggs, and this is grilled zucchini. Lomo is loin, but it doesn't say what meat it is. It's probably pork loin. Not bad for €7. Morning, Garfield. We're having pizza tonight, Garfield, if you want to come round. So there's a kiddies playground, and across the road you'll see the rest of Adeje. Marketplace, barber shop, cafes. That place is like Arco Iris is like a paper store, you know, books and stuff. Dental clinic. So it's a beautiful place. So you can get here. You can get here on any bus basically that's going through Adeje. Will come up here. Quite a few of them come up and get off at El Cierco. So as you come up the hill, you'll pass the crematorium and then the post office, and then just get off at the next stop. So this is where we've got to come tomorrow. We have an appointment with the social worker, and he's going to try and get Christina a new wheelchair. We failed miserably on our own. We need professional help. I've been everywhere, got everything, but there's one thing I'm missing, which is an official prescription, which he can give me. That looks like COVID vaccinations. This is emergency services. I'm going to take my life in my hands, one-way street, look one way. And this bus stop is, if you miss the El Cierco bus stop, just get off at the next one, which is La Salud. And then you can go to La Salud, best tapas bar in Adeje. They've won the golden thing 3 years in a row, I think, for the Ruta de Tapas. And you get off at La Salud, eat and drink, be merry, as long as Mary's okay with that. And yeah, nice afternoon, evening Check online though, La Salud, for the opening hours, because they got a couple of weird opening hours where they don't open one afternoon but they open all other afternoons or something like that. I've been caught out a couple of times. So this is Pica. Nice place for a coffee. And then down the bottom is an Italian place where Mark said was the best coffee. So let's take our life in our hands. One-way street. I'll walk down here. There is a church down here. And I'm not sure what type of church it is, but there's a lot of young people from all nationalities come here. So I don't think it's like a hallelujah church. I think it's like a church community hall. Let's have a quick look down here. So that's the other end of Adeje. And it's up to the mountains. And these people were here as the atomic bomb went off. Bush. Hope we're both well. If you're just joining us, we're in Adeje town. And I'm just by the post office because I had to pick something up. That's why I'm late. And this is like a community hall. It doesn't look open at the moment, but we'll find it. Oh, there are people here. So it says wash your hands, which we will do. I hope I'm not going to disappear. Down there is El Galeon, the outlet centre. Hola. Buenos días. Nice little gardens so you can sit around. Hola, buenos días.
Hola.
Bien, ¿y usted?
Yo muy bien. ¿Me puedo ayudar?
No, conozco este lugar, pero no sé. Fue aquí en Navidad. Fue una tienda para los niños.
Sí.
Con libros y quiero mostrar mis amigos cómo bueno está aquí. ¿Puedo grabarla? No.
¿Ya estás grabando?
Sí, pero no personas, normalmente. Gracias, señor.
Gracias.
So, I said, can I record? He said, you're already recording. I said, well, I suppose I am really. I said, but I wasn't recording people. So there's the back end of El Galeon. That'll take you down to El Galeon there. That's the sports centre. And this is a community centre. I think it's something like the, what are they called? St. Martin's or something like that. San Martinez. I better get out before they convert me. There we go. Now we'll get back out to the car park. Some nice art there. Oh, perdona. De nada. Hola. Asociación San Juan, okay. Centro de Pedagogía Curativa y Terapia Social. So, social therapy, San Juan. So back through the atomic wasteland. Oh, there it was, look. So if you want to know more about this, go to www.asociacionsanjuan.es. Nice view of the mountains up there. 92 people watching, 44 thumbs up. Thank you so much. If you can't find the thumbs up, it's usually hidden behind the chat. So if you temporarily close the chat, you'll see the thumbs up, and that really does help push this video out to other people that might be interested. So I'm going to get up this massive curb here. Woo. So we're coming back out to the main road now. And we're going to walk down to the next street. So this is what wheelchair users don't like. So there's another shady spot. Those of you joining us, we're up in Adeje. And there's the Centro de Salud and La Salud, the tapas bar behind me, and the post office, which is where I was today. Queuing up for ages. There's 3 people in there, but they tend to sort of take it all like one at a time, you know. So they're always doing stuff out the back. I know they've got lots to do other than serving us, but you'd think they put a priority on the people stood there. But I suppose if they didn't do the background work, there'd be nothing to do with the foreground work with. Beautiful place. This is the Italian place I was telling you about. Straight till the Gattaca past. Cafeteria Sapore di Grano. The flavour of grain. Is that what it means in Italian? Anybody speak Italian? Sapore sounds like flavour to me. Another unisex hairdressers. Take my life in my hands. This is the building called Pablo, and that's the entrance. So we can look out now at the El Galeon outlet, which is down there. So I'll do that one tomorrow, maybe. I'll take you around El Galeon outlet and around that area. It's quite nice. There's a park as well. And but I've actually taken my life in my hands. I've actually got to go, I'm afraid, because I'm late. I've only been on 23 minutes, but I think you've seen this little area enough. I was planning going down to the crematorium, but I'll walk down to the next zebra crossing, I think, and show you the whole of the Barranco Inferno. Then I'll come back to the car. So another 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, this is a flower shop. Shall I surprise Christina with a bunch of flowers? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the 360. Well, I got the 360 camera with me. I was going to put it on the roof on the way home. Take my life in my hands. This is a nice little flower shop. And they're open from 9:30 to 5, Monday to Saturday, and closed on a Sunday. Oh, it smells lovely in there. It smells lovely. Might get Christina a flower. Floristeria, so they say. So this is the top end of the, I will show you this, yeah, why not? We're here now. So this is where you can put your urn after you've been cremated. We weren't sure whether we were going to cremate or bury Grandma, but in the end we decided to let her live. So again, this is Galleon, and this is the centre where you learn how to become. It's like a centre for what they call it. I can't remember the word. Workers, basically, to learn a trade, like a tradesman thing. So, take my life in my hands. Okay, thank you very much. And this is the Take my life in my hands crematorium. I'm not sure whether I can film in here. I'll have a look to see on that sign. If it says no cameras, we will not go in. But down here gives you a great view of the Barranco de Infierno looking up the valley. So we'll have a quick look to see what I can and can't do. Why do the coffee shops open so late in the morning in Tenerife? Well, it's basically which coffee shops you're talking about. There's the tourist coffee shops, which are open about 10 because there's nobody about. So, this is just telling you what you need to do to pass 9 to 10. Doesn't say you can't film. So, well, I got to put my mask on to go in. And no crowds, it says. So I'll have a quick look in here. So, nice garden. Keep my voice down. And then we'll get to the end here and I'll look backwards. Webby, boom. Morning, Webby. So, let's look backwards here. So this is the Barranco. That'll give you a beautiful view of the mountains there. Rocto Conde, or the Table Mountain, as you say. And let's look down to the coffee shops. When you go to a place where the workers are, they're open at 7, so you can always get a coffee somewhere, just not on the front. So that's where they do all the work and cremate you. And then this is the place where you can be interred. Voila. So it says no smoking, no dogs and mask, but it does not say do not film. So I'm going to take the opportunity to show you some of the beautiful messages. "101 people watching, 66 thumbs up. So I don't want to disturb the rest. So we're going to go now. We'll leave you with this one, which was Doña Isabel Toledo Garcia and Doña Clara Alvarez Garcia. Died in 49 and 59 respectively. Alan Petty's asking about the Craicmaster. Yes, he's still about. He's just opened a brand new shop. But he's taking, he's done a few YouTube videos and a couple of shorts promoting the business. And last time I talked to him, so about 3 weeks ago actually. Well, no, I mean, physically talked to him 3 weeks ago. We contacted him on Saturday over WhatsApp. But he was sort of taking a break, I think. you know, his mum passed away and that hit him hard. So I think he's just getting himself together. But I'm sure he'll be back. Must be because he owes me dinner. Okay, so here we go. I'm one of the lucky people that can leave the crematorium whole. And there, my friends, is a beautiful view. Don't you just love it when you wake up to this every morning? Chris Saville says Sophie's gutted you didn't give her a shout out, Tim. Well, we can't have Sophie being gutted. Hello, Sophie. This is Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife, shouting out to Sophie. I'll see you next time you're over. Beautiful background there. In fact, this background is probably going to be the one where I'm going to finish with. Weather is fantastic at the moment. Let's find a wall to stick you on with a nice background there. Here we go. So let's put that upright and then bend you down there. You go. That's the one. Ladies and jelly spoons, ladles and jelly spoons. I'd like to thank each and every one of you. No, don't go yet, don't go yet. I've got to see what you're saying. Because I haven't been reading, have I? Not been sunny today, morning. This one. Fly back to sunny Southampton on Saturday, says Gary. Morning, Tim. Give a shout out to the Mrs. Sophie Birchall. She loves watching you and Christina, especially the lives. Hoping we can get to meet in Tenerife Monday meetup. Yeah, come on down. Anybody wants to meet us Monday meetup, don't forget to go to timothydowd.com and register. And then we know that you're coming. Otherwise, if nobody registers, we don't turn up. And on Freaky Friday, I've booked a table in Little Germany. And Christina's coming, we're going to eat there. So if you want to join us virtually, then come on. And if there's two of you and you're on the island and you want a Little Germany dinner, I think we're getting a large table. So there might be 2 spaces. But let me know if you want to come. Or book direct with Kirsten in Little Germany. No croissant, Tim, you've had your muesli. I've not had my muesli yet. In fact, today I'm not going to do the hi and smile from New Zealand. You're right at the end here. I'm not going to do the muesli. No, I'm going to take you up. Today I'm probably going to have crackers. I've got some nice Wasa crackers, W-A-S-A. I don't know if you know that make. So there's a nice walk. We were there, and it's pronounced more on the way the Americans say it. I don't know. Moran. I don't know. Maybe you could put an accent on the O or the A. Moran. Beautiful. Polyclinica Adeje. That's the polyclinic. Not to be confused with Polydent. And the mountains in the background there, beautiful. So I'm just over the road here. I'm going to sit on this bench and finish up. You just said it right, I said both. Moran. Oh. Actually, I used to know an Andy Moran in Bury. He was a bully, but he was a nice lad. In the end, just a bit daft he was. Bye everyone, have a lovely day. Okay, Moira, you're the first one to say bye. So actually we're going to do this right here now. No, wrong way. That way it is. There we go. Ladles and jelly spoons. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. Great little walk. I've got my package. I'll show you the package on a film on Friday, what was in it. It's pretty cute, hopefully, if it works. It's nothing to do with video, but it'd be quite nice. It might be something to do with video, actually. Yeah, there we go, for a studio idea. But anyway, thank each and every one of you. So we're going to finish up now and say Google thinks you might like this one next. And if you want to support the channel anonymously, you can go to timothydowd.com/sponsor, or you can subscribe for free even right here. See you in the next one. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you.